guys, welcome Danny. Hey, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I don't know if you've noticed, but this place is fucking closed because they're gonna have the presentation of the STO. And Danny was kind enough to call me and say, hey, do you wanna sneak in a little bit before?
That's right.
VIP, son. Anyways, Danny, thank you. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Huracan STO. Why STO? S Super T Trofeo o Homologation. This is what Lamborghini calls a racing car for the street. Kind of like your GT3, your GT3 RS. This is the Huracan latest edition. If you want to compare it to Porsche so you have an idea of what you're looking at, this is kind of like the GT3 RS 4.0. Like the extra, the crazy, the mental. And instantly you can see why, right? You walk around the car, this is all an aero exercise. It improves 37% all the airflow compared to the Performante, and it also generates 53% more downforce than the Performante. Alejandro, how do they do that? Don't worry about it, let me answer that for myself. So obviously, you guys start seeing the holes pretty much everywhere in the car and realize that the air is being used better because there's more space for air to go everywhere. The car also uses the system from Ala, which is the one that got introduced in the Performante. This is the sickest car. This is an all-wheel drive car. Of course, it has rear-wheel steering, which is really important, makes it really agile in all conditions. So airflow is a big part of what it does. Also, releasing lots of pressure from here so you can keep the car nice and planted. Cooling down the big brakes made by Brembo that make the car stop 3.3 feet before the Evo, which already broke hard as shit from 60 to 0. So these big brakes are not just a show, they really fucking work. We keep going into the aero exercise of the car. And now you're seeing two little divisions here. That means that the air is gonna be split and sent into two different places. And also back here, they added another vent. But that's child's play compared to this shit. That's right, it's got a roof scoop that is massive. And then it's got the vertebrates on the back. This is something that Lambo has been killing it with. This angle right here, this is so gorgeous. And then the back has a wing, and of course you got a shark fin in the middle. The reason why they put those in the cars is whenever you're turning, no turbulent air would disturb you while you're turning. That's it. Obviously the wing, like I said, has the Ala capabilities, which we already explained, so it's all smart aerodynamics. And then the wings got basically a wing within a wing. Wow, the future is incredible, guys. And they're following the same function and form that VW is following for the GT3. They're reducing drag by making these really thin and really facing forward and just like minimizing drag everywhere. But then you face back right here and this is where everything comes together. That fucking ass, come on. And then you look on the sides and there's more holes. I really don't want to make this sexual, but it's really hard with all these holes, guys. You can stick your finger, your entire hand right there, and the exhaust is right there, so you can burn yourself. Even the tires on the back. And what about the diffuser? And a lot of people don't realize one thing. I love that the exhaust is right there. I love even that little hole right there that also creates more downforce. But I'll say, the real magic happens underneath the car. It's kind of like what Formula One cars are doing, where all of the major aero components are underneath the car, and holy shit, there is a nail on this tire. I think.
No problem.
No, it's a rock. Woo! I was like, great, I'm gonna get blamed for this one too. You might be wondering, so, on top of all of the aero bullshit that you're saying, how many more horsepower? Because the price went up to $330,000 base. Well, you get 9 horsepower more. That's right, 9 horsepower. But the thing is, it's not about horsepower anymore. You guys saw it with the GT3, how fast it is. It's all about the driving, it's all about the aero. Because once you do really good aero in a car, you can do a lot of things really, really well. And let's start with this door inside of the car. It's all made out of carbon fiber. I've never seen anything like this. Oh my God, and this is how you open your door. Danny, I want one of these so fucking bad.
Yeah,
So bad. The thing is, every single YouTuber already ordered it. So I'm just gonna wait until they're done with their bullshit and then I'll get one.
Yeah, I can tell you who ordered it and you can buy it from them. Used.
at over. Then inside the seats are brand new. This is the first time they're using these seats, and the biggest problem that Lamborghini had with their other cars, let's say the Performante, was the seats were like sitting on rocks. So now, and I already did this because I already filmed the video in Spanish, the seats are really nice. It doesn't feel anymore like my ass is gonna break every 2 seconds or when I go at a light and I just stop and it just feels so dry. I don't know how to describe that, but it feels dry in your ass. And it's hard and it's terrible. Then you walk inside and the first thing you see is that dashboard, same as the Performante, but that it says STO in Italian letters. That to me is worth all the money that they're charging. And then obviously you change your modes right here. They added the Pioggia mode, in case everybody's wondering what exactly does that mean. That's for water and, you know, when it's wet outside. So I don't know why they go and add so many different Italian things, but also it also works. I still have your rock, Danny. Can I give you the rock? Enjoy it.
Just keep it forever.
I'm really gonna treasure this forever. Then inside you get the Evo's little screen right here. All of your stuff, your hazards, windows, up and down, air vents, obviously following the same pattern and design as in every other Lambo. And your paddles are still sick as fuck. Wow, those paddles, man. I mean, look at the doors in this thing. There's nothing. There's literally nothing in this car other than this. Your start button, reverse, parking, manual when you want to do all the shifting yourself, your e-brake, and obviously a little thing to put stuff in. And back here, what McLarens are all missing, a fire extinguisher. And a lot of people are gonna wonder, what exactly is that camera spying on you, Alejandro? I don't want Bill Gates looking at me. Well, don't worry about it, guys. That's not Bill Gates. That's just a camera for all of your telemetry. Telemetry is whenever you take it to the track, it measures and records all of your data. It starts grabbing all that data, how fast you went on that turn, when did you stop pressing the gas, when did you start braking, how hard did you brake, how hard did you press on the gas, all that stuff. In normal cars having in a USB, you normally plug in a USB. But this car, because it's fancy as fuck, is gonna have an app. That's right, you're gonna get your own Lamborghini app to look at your telemetry when you're driving it down Rodeo Drive. Incredible, incredible stuff. But man, this is gorgeous. And back there we have, of course, the main guy at the party. The main invitado, Danny, that's the way I would say. That dude, that's the same engine that they put in the Performante and the Evo. 640 horsepower, that's 9 horsepower more than the predecessor of this baby, and I'll tell you, worth every penny. Just by looking at it sitting in the car, it really does feel completely different from everything I've ever been. This really does feel like a race car. Like, this is the first time I'm sitting in a Lamborghini and I go, this is a fucking race car. And this is what it is. The STO, it really, really, really brings it. I don't even have to turn on the car, Danny. But can I?
Okay, you can. That's the whole point, dude.
What a beautiful day, my God. Let's do this. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da.
So just so you know, it hasn't been PDI'd yet, so it's probably not going to be as loud as it normally will. I mean, it still sounds good. But...
I'll be the judge of that. Oh! I love how you go, that's not gonna be that loud. That is fucking really loud. Whoa! Whoa! That's a new dash. That's a whole new dash for you guys. Come on! 10,000 RPM all the way to the right. You see that? All of the G's that the car's pulling. This is gorgeous, Lamborghini. I love the Italian stuff. Holy crap. And then right here, of course I want to use Lamborghini Connect. You have an awesome touchscreen right here. It works really well, but it's really sweet looking. This might be the best touchscreen screen I've ever seen. It's so sexy, it's so gorgeous, it's beautiful. Everything in this car, it really does feel like a racing car. This is the first time I've sat in a Lamborghini and said, this is a fucking racing car. Other than obviously the track cars, which the Super Trofeos, which is fucking redundant. I'll say this though, this car also shares the same computer with the Evo. And that's a good thing because the Evo does a lot of great things really fast. But my problem is the Evo compared to the Performante doesn't feel as raw. It doesn't feel like you're doing all that stuff. Of course, the rear wheel steering helps a lot. But in the Evo, it's hard to describe how it feels synthetic compared to the Performante, which feels more analog. I'm more of an analog fan when it comes to feeling. But the thing is, we haven't driven this. This is lighter. We don't understand if it's gonna feel like the Evo or the Performante yet. I am dying to see, I am dying to drive one of these. And holy shit, guys. This is amazing. Lamborghini fucking did it.
how do you open this shit? Buttons usually here.
No, there's a button here, no?
There's a button usually either there or right here.
It's right here. Yeah, close the door.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
Let me show Danny how to do this. George, oh, no way. Oh, holy shit. Dude, this is so sick. This is so sick. That is all carbon. That is legitimately all carbon. Holy, yeah. How do you even go about this? That holds it. And look, this is the big ass trunk, and you can put everything you need to put in there, like your big ass charger. You know, that's what people fucking store in these cars. This is so sick. The way it opens was so ridiculous. And the reason why the car is lighter is because it's mostly carbon fiber, and most of these panels, 75% of all panels that you see on the car are just carbon fiber. So this is what you're seeing everywhere, and that's why the car weighs nothing. Still intrigued by the size of that trunk. It's fucking ridiculous. Ooh, nice.
You can close it from the front too, like this. Did you pinch your fingers? Yeah. Maybe do it from the